Well, this report this morning could be great news for Brian Sozzi. Some sort of alcoholic energy drink. I mean, there are some in the market already, but maybe this is a match made in heaven. I don't know. Monster Beverage and Constellation Brands are reportedly in a talk about a combination. Brian Sozzi, what do you make of this?
Yeah, sometimes, Julie, the planets just align and you potentially get amazing products like this with 300 milligrams of caffeine, maybe some CBD in it, maybe a little alcohol, who knows? But this is a continuing story, I would say, or continuing coverage. This chatter of this potential tie-up really broke a couple of weeks ago. I believe today, Julie, was the Journal in Bloomberg reporting on this one, but I'll just take through this here. Here's the chatter. Constellation could be looking to buy Monster Beverage or form a merger of equals. The deal, any transaction won't be cheap. Keep in mind, Monster's market cap is about $45 billion. And then the strategic rationale is here, which I think you perfectly captured in your tease, Julie. Alcoholic energy drinks plus cannabis drinks all in one house. Distribute all these drinks on very large trucks sucking diesel power, and then you could really have some pretty good quarters. Now, here is why a deal may not happen. And a lot of good insight here, of course, comes to me from Guggenheim beverage analyst Erwin Grande. Been covering the space for a long time. It says Monster is already distributed by Coca-Cola. That is correct. Coca-Cola started distributing Monster beverages in 2014, also took a stake in the company. So may not make a lot of sense for Constellation and Monster to tie up. Next, Monster just bought an alcohol company, $330 million a couple of weeks ago to buy an alcohol company, which at the time signaled perhaps there was no need for Constellation to get involved in here. And last but not least, you have Monster co-founders. They could be reluctant to sell, especially Rodney Sachs. He's the company. He purchased the holding company Hanson Natural, I believe, back in 1990, and he pretty much still controls the company. And he has no apparent successors. So he could be reluctance here to sell out to a larger company. Overall, here's my take, and it's pretty simple. Do it. It's the future. Let's get all of these drinks. Stop signing partnerships deals like we've seen with PepsiCo and Sam Adams. Get all these drinks under one house, put them all in a truck, save some oil, save some diesel gas, get them all to the stores in one thing, create lots of innovation. It's very exciting. And while we're creating deals here, Julie, it makes a lot of sense for Coca-Cola to finally get over its own internal issues and start making snacks. Go out there and buy Utz, get snacks with Coca-Cola. It has worked well for Pepsi. Time for Coca-Cola to get off its rear end.
This is a broad-ranging take today, Brian Sozzi. You're just piling it all in there. You're piling it all in there. I mean, it also makes sense for diversification purposes, right? When beer isn't working, you have wine at Constellation. But if beer and wine aren't working, you got energy drinks. You have that, which happens, right? You get those waxing and waning of the different types of drinks. So maybe that's a benefit as well, besides your own personal interest in what kind of product innovation there's going to be.
I'm all for a Monster drink. Sign me up. Monster drink with a little alcohol in it. I'm the guy for it. I'm the target customer.
I know it.